Hello guys, hello, and welcome to another episode of Wine After 9 podcast with your host Rashida
and Dionté.
And we are bringing you your group chat personified.
Yes, we are.
Hello. We are on episode 38.
Yes.
Hello. 38. Hello.
Still there?
Hello.
You still rocking with us?
Are you still rocking with us? That is the question.
Yeah.
Before we get into it, because we've got lots to talk about today, what are we drinking, Dionté?
We are having our fave, good old Asti.
Good old Asti, guys. Because me and Dee are still in celebration mode.
Yes.
So if you guys have been keeping up with us, you will know that we were away last week. And as you can probably tell from our voices, we are exhausted. We're still recovering.
Hello. Guys, you have to bear with us because the way my mind has been scrambled this week because I haven't had sleep.
No, honestly, we are exhausted. Genuinely exhausted. But it was a beautiful weekend that we had last weekend. So we were in Austria, which is still so random. I kept saying, I'm in Austria.
I know, it was so random.
I just feel like outside of the wedding, I wouldn't go. Do you get what I mean? You wouldn't just be like, I'm going to go to Austria.
Exactly, it's true.
Do you know what I mean? So it was nice to go somewhere that we wouldn't usually
normally
go to.
Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised by it.
Yeah.
Pleasantly surprised.
I was, It was quite nice. It was quiet, but it was, I wish I got a chance to explore more.
Yeah.
Have a day where I got to see, because apparently they've got really nice museums and things like that. So I would have loved to see all that, but we were just
even the
too
scenery though, the greenery, the mountains. Oh my goodness,
beautiful. Yeah, I really wish I got to see more of it,
mate.
But
the views were amazing.
Yeah, where do we even start?
Girl.
Well, we've got to start. Dionté was a bridesmaid.
Yes, I was a bridesmaid.
You see when you came out in that orange, I was like, yo.
Don't gas me, Rashida.
You guys blew. And now I get it, because I was speaking to the bride about the colour scheme. And when she said the colours, I was thinking, okay, browns, oranges. I was thinking, how is this gonna, but
it worked.
It worked. 10-10.
One thing about the bride, she's like you. She's a fashionista. She knows how to put colours. I
didn't expect anything less from her.
My gosh, no. But so backstory. Yeah, I was a bridesmaid. Rashida, although she didn't go to our uni. You see, this is a perfect story of how me and Rashida even got close to begin with. Because fun fact, me and Rashida have always known of each other because we basically share a cousin.
Yeah.
So we've always seen each other and say, hi, you're right, but nothing really happened. It's only when I got to uni, fam, why was this girl there all the time? And she didn't even go to our
You don't even go here.
She doesn't even go here.
Example, you don't even go here. And I was looking around on the wedding last week, and I was thinking, no, I'm actually.
She knew everyone.
For someone's wedding that could be considered a uni friend, but I didn't go to that uni. I know her through you guys.
Yeah, to be fair, she's a uni friend. Yeah. But because you were always there, you could actually say that.
There. It's so much. I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, NN2 unit. I was like, yeah, NN2. Like,
even one of our friends was like to her, you didn't go to that uni.
She's like, you didn't go to this uni? I was like, I didn't go to this uni. I didn't go to NN2. I went uni.
Not have finding out 13 years later.
I went to Brunel. It's so funny. I was always in Northampton.
That is so...
Or any NN2 uni link up party, anything they had, I was there.
Literally every function, Rashida was there.
I was there. I was outside.
And that's how we became close. Basically, that's how you see us today.
That's literally what it is. And it's so funny because I was saying this to my mum the other day. I was like, it's actually mad that there was a time in life when I did not speak to Dionté like that.
That is so crazy.
I was literally saying that to my mum the other day. I was like, it's so funny. And I started explaining the story to my mum, and we were laughing about it, because do you remember when we went to Miss Uganda and we were wearing the same dress? I was telling my mum that story.
I remember
that. And I was like, I remember someone's like, let's go say hi to Dionté. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, I don't really talk to her, I'll just come and say hi. And you're with your mum. We're just like, oh yeah, hi auntie. And then you went to say Dionté, and we're just like, oh hi, you're right.
Yeah, fam. Because I think at that time I only knew the cousin we share. Yeah. And the cousin we went to Northampton.
Yeah.
But still, I was more close to the cousin we share at that time than all of you guys. So it's so weird how like first impressions happen because everyone is a different person compared to that day, boy.
Everyone is a different person. It's mad.
It's actually insane. We were really hiding our personalities from each other.
No, honestly, it's so mad. And then as we got to know each other, me and Dionté were like, wow, like we actually have shared the same life.
Literally, we had so much in common. It was crazy. In common,
down to our interests.
Yes.
Down to like the things that we did. And it's just like, what? How the hell did we not?
It should have happened sooner.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, how the hell did we not talk or know each other?
Because guys, imagine being like 10, 11, and you're seeing each other like, and nothing is happening.
And we would see each other all the time.
All the time.
Even the parties that used to happen. I was even telling my mom, I was like, Dionté used to come to those parties with her parents. Mom was like, no, I don't remember seeing. I was like, she was there.
No, I definitely was there. There was a time when I was very close to like that group. So I was there all the time. And there was a time like in our childhood when they would have something every weekend.
Literally.
Like back to back to back to back.
We were at some sort of
There
party.
was something.
Mad. But we never spoke. And I knew of her, she knew of me. And everyone used to talk about, Dionté that lived far, like where she was. And I was just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, for
But we never spoke. It's mad.
But everything happens for a reason,
Everything
girl.
happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason.
It was meant to lead to this.
Exactly.
Where we are now.
Come on, speak on it.
So yeah.
But yeah, sorry, we got a bit sidetracked.
Yeah.
So yeah, our friend got married in Austria, but she had like a ceremony and a Nigerian, well, Igbo traditional wedding.
Oh yeah, Igbo, yeah, of course.
So yeah, to be fair, I really enjoyed myself. Again, it was like the wedding was amazing. Like, oh, if only you guys were there.
No, it was lit.
It was
lit. It was so much fun.
It was lit. The drinks were there, the food was there, everyone's dressing.
Yeah.
Like even guests, like even you guys, like everyone looked
top notch.
And that's what I love about Nigerian weddings, you know, like everyone always goes all out and looks their best.
Time I will give that to Nigerians. They don't play about their weddings. Even the aunties were looking on point.
The mother of the groom,
she looked 10. Her gele was 10. You know when someone steps in the function, and it's like, this is my son's wedding.
You immediately knew she was the mother of someone.
I even knew before, and I asked, and I was like, "That's his mum, innit?"
Yeah,
like, that's his mum. I was like, I knew it.
She did not play games at all. Like, and that's what I loved about it. I loved the colours, like Rashida said, like, because there was people who were wearing brown. The bridal party wore orange. The bride and groom wore purple. There was even some aunties who wore green. Like, there was so much colour.
Yeah, it was a very colourful wedding.
Oh my God, I loved it. You even mentioned it last episode about how you like how people are doing more colour in their wedding.
Love it, yeah. That was a prime example.
That was a prime example. Like seeing all of that, 10/10.
Oh, it was beautiful.
But
honestly.
The bride, beautiful. Every dress, makeup, hair on point, as you expect a bride to be. You know?
She looked so beautiful. I'm surprised I didn't cry, you know.
Fam, I shed a little tear when she was walking down the aisle.
When she came down the aisle, I was actually like, but I didn't cry. I was like, I have to hold it down. I'm not doing my makeup again. Like,
no, that's one thing that pisses me off about weddings. Yeah, they need to do a wedding makeup line.
No, honestly,
where it's like it does not budge. No matter how much you cry, nothing moves. Nothing.
Because you're gonna cry. Because there was even a point when the bride was crying and the groom was like wiping her tears, and all I could think of was her makeup. Because her makeup was so on point.
Even that.
Her makeup was so nice, and I was just like, oh, obviously it's so beautiful. I was like, oh my God. But then I was just like, her makeup, man.
And I know she was thinking the same thing. Like, these tears could not drop.
Literally, I'm literally going to be like this my whole wedding day. Because I'm like, I can't let
But then it falls to the side.
That's the thing, it goes there. Then it gets
I even tried to do this. It doesn't work. It will still come down the cheek. Like, nothing works. I don't understand. They need to make a wedding makeup line for brides and stuff.
Someone get
Because you know they're going to get emotional, man. And you're spending all that money on makeup just for it to go. I even thought about this, like, even the first kiss. My lipstick.
That's the thing.
My actual lipstick. I think what I may have to do is just, like, a random lip gloss. Like, maybe a little lip liner and a random lip gloss for the kiss. Or, like, the ceremony. As soon as I've done kissing, then I'll put on the real
thing, yeah.
Because I'm not having my real thing for you to come mess it up.
No, honestly.
I'm not doing it. But yeah, I could even see it in her body language. Like, when it went to kiss the bride, like, she was very much like...
Yeah, and the pastor was like, keep doing it. But I'm not going to lie, I support it. Because the one thing about me on my wedding day, I'm lipsing my husband.
I'm terrified to do that, you know.
I'm lipsing, I don't care if my mum's and my judger.
Oh,
Chelsea,
I need that level of confidence.
No, I'm lips in my mouth. But I could see she literally did like a little.
Yeah, like the first one, she was like,
makeup. The first one was like, no, again. Then she's like a.
No, you're even missing a bit. The pastor asked them to do it 4 times.
He was not playing.
He was not playing games,
he
brother.
was like, you don't need to lips.
And the thing is, the second and third one were actually, it was a nice kiss. He just wanted them to tongue down, basically.
Yeah, that's what he was. There was one kiss they did, and I was like, yeah. But then he was like, no.
He was like, yeah.
I was like, hey, pastor.
He said, act like you're married.
He said, act like you are man and wife.
But let me tell you though, that last kiss, if you were there, you were there.
Yeah.
That last kiss, yeah.
Okay.
The pastor was definitely satisfied.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Satisfied.
No, it was so nice, man.
No, such a good vibe. It was so nice to have like a big uni reunion.
I think that was the best part of it. Like all of us getting there at different times, everyone messaging like, oh, who's here? It's really inspired me to do a destination wedding.
Hello.
Like at first I was like, yeah, it's nice and whatever. But when we actually got there, the fact that we were in another country celebrating and everybody came, like it was just so, my heart was so warm after that weekend, man. My heart was so
after that weekend, like you said, my heart was so full.
So full, man.
Like I left feeling like,
honestly,
what a weekend.
No,
like,
it was really nice.
We really had a good time. Like it was good vibes throughout. Like, it even made me realize how much I miss a lot of people.
No, honestly.
Because you know, sometimes with your life, like out of sight, out of mind, a lot of the time, like you're so focused on your life. Yeah. And then when you take a step out of it and you see the people and you're like, actually, I haven't talked to you in time. Literally. I haven't seen you in ages.
What's going on with you? And I feel like we didn't even really get the chance to properly catch up.
Yeah, we didn't.
We need to do like a proper...
Because we just went for the weekend.
Yeah, it was just
like you said, it encouraged us to like do more reunions.
Yeah. 100%.
Even if whether it's here, somewhere else, like just to have more link ups. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if it's like once every 3 months or even once every 6 months, it could be any.
Sit down, catch up.
Yeah.
Proper,
proper get together, like just chill and talk and catch up for real.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? But no, the wedding, 10/10, like it made me believe in love again.
Honestly, that's what it did for me. It actually made me believe in love again.
It made me believe in love again for true. Like there's really someone out there for you. Oh God.
No, honestly, there is.
Why are you laughing?
No, I'm laughing because I really it really made me believe in love again. Like,
fam.
Because if you guys know how I've been feeling, I've actually been like, you know what? It's all right. Maybe this thing. It's just something I need to just forget about for now. But when I went to that wedding, I've come back feeling so like, wow, I'm going to get married.
And I think as well, because when it happens to someone who's in your circle, it gives you more hope because it feels more realistic.
Yes.
Like, if this can happen for my bestie,
it can happen.
It can happen for me. Like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So it definitely. And like, to be fair, I really thought I was going to go in like, I'm going to be single and like so many people are going to be there with their husbands and wives and their partners and I'm just going to be there. But it was the complete opposite for me. I was just like, my day is soon coming.
Yes, yeah.
My day is soon coming.
Yeah.
It felt so realistic, as I mentioned. Like, it felt so within reach.
Yes.
Do you get what I mean?
Especially because when it's your friend, like, you know, like, the things that they've been through.
Exactly.
Because you know, like, your friends call you when they're going through stuff with guys, like, this guy's just done this to me, blah, 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 blah. Exactly. So when you see your friends get married, you think, no, I've actually been with you when you've been through that stuff.
Exactly.
I've been through the same things. We've cried the same tears. We've had the same frustrations. And you've got it, so that means it's definitely going to happen for me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not too late, man.
It's not at all.
It's really not too late, but...
Yeah, love is alive, guys, man.
Love is alive. Oh.
Love is alive. It's there, it's active, but it's nice. But do you know what? Not opposite to you, but I do think a lot of people are in relationships these days.
Yeah.
Because I feel like at that wedding, there was a lot of couples.
Yeah, there was a lot.
There was a lot of couples. And I was like, what? Everybody is actually like cuffed up.
It's because we're at that age now.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if this was 5 years ago, there would have been bare single people.
Yeah, I feel like that time of like meeting people at weddings was back then, but I feel like now...
No, it's still very much possible.
You can meet someone at a wedding, but...
It's still very much possible, but like, it also takes one person to make that leap.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? And It depends on which wedding you go to. There's some weddings like this one where everyone was kind of civilized. Like, oh, my mum is here, let me not.
Yeah,
Do you get what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And then there's other weddings where it's like, I don't give a fuck. If I want you, let's go to the toilet. Like, it really depends on the wedding. It really depends on the wedding, but to be fair, I prefer this one. Let's have classy people.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to move to me, at least I know, okay, this type of wedding, there's more likely going to be people of, like, a classy caliber.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
because the bride and groom are classy people.
Yeah.
Okay? Especially the bride, bougie.
Yeah,
okay?
Bougie.
Bougie.
Our bride is bougie.
Yeah, that's why I knew her wedding would bang.
Yeah, I knew
her
it. I didn't expect anything less from her.
I didn't either, at all. And it really banged.
Yeah.
But congratulations to the bride and groom. Congratulations. Oh, all you need is love.
Okay, so... where do we even start with what we need to get into this week? There has been so much going on, right? To the point I'm just like, what the hell is going on? So I've been literally on social media. It literally feels like someone put up a meme of like a crowd of people fighting, yeah? And someone's like, this is what the timeline feels like. So if you don't know, the girls, the girls have been fighting. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj have been going at it I think they were going at it for a good 48, 72 hours. They've been going back and forth. So, bit of context, they've always had this kind of beef going on. It kind of started, actually, I saw this like thread on Instagram on Complex, and they were basically talking about how it didn't actually start like that. Like, they've been beefing for so long to the point that it's like, I even forgot that there was a point that they were cool. Because I think when she did, what's that song? See, little bitch, you can't fuck with me. It's Bodak Yellow. So when Cardi B dropped Bodak Yellow, it went like #1 or something, and like Nicki Minaj tweeted like, congratulations to my fellow New Yorker, blah blah blah. It was all good between them, both from New York. I don't know where this beef escalated from, but all I remember is there's a time I think they went to the Met Gala, and Cardi was basically like, let's go type thing.
Like, what's that?
Nicki was like, and Nicki was not on it type thing. And then, it's just kind of gone back and forth since then. So Cardi dropped an album recently called Am I the Drama? And she got some sort of, I think someone basically tweeted like an accolade that she was like the first female rapper to ever win this thing. And I don't know what that did to Nicki Minaj's brain, but just all of a sudden, she was just like, bam, 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 bam. And it's been back and forth ever since. To the point now they're bringing kids into it. Like they've started casting each other's kids, which is mad. Dionté, what's your thoughts on this wild ass beef?
Jesus. Firstly, before I even get to my thoughts, they're both too old to be acting this way. Like, leave this for the teenagers.
And they're too up as well.
Yeah,
they're too up for it, man.
Firstly, this argument this time around between them two has shown me that Nicki Minaj is in the wrong. Like, to me, I just feel like she keeps doing this thing where she will start with people and then get pissed off when they bite back. And to me, in this current situation, she started it. Like, if you didn't come out and be like, well, no, like, it's okay, you know? Like, leave it alone. It was just, from her point of view, it was giving bitter and jealousy. And, like, I also feel like she steered it to go left. And, like, everyone knows Cardi B is the type of person, if you start with her, she's going to finish it. Like, if you take it low, she will take it to hell. And Nicki Minaj has known this because they've been beefing for years. So it's like, why poke the bear? And that's what I didn't like. And also, she's the one who started talking about kids first. Yeah,
somebody tweeted that actually, that she's been talking about Cardi's daughter for years. I didn't know that.
Well, I don't know about for years, but in this scenario, she brought up her child first.
Flipping hell, man.
And that's the thing, like, this is why I say, learn to leave people alone, because you don't know who you're battling with. There's certain people where there's no level, it's no equal playing field. Like, whoever goes the lowest is whoever goes the lowest. Like, why don't start with people? If you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. So, like, to me, I honestly feel like none of this was necessary. All Cardi B did in this instance was just put out an album.
Literally.
That is it, fam. She may have, I don't even know if she's the one who tweeted that thing or she reposted it, but fam, even so, if she was told that, why can't she celebrate it? I don't understand. Like, and I was going to say as well, Lil' Kim, years ago, warned us of this day.
Listen, Dionté, you've brought up a very good point because she said it and everybody was getting at her and blah, blah. And somebody was like, this is all proof that Lil' Kim was right.
Literally. She said it years ago. I'll never forget. It was the time when they were proper beefing, yeah? I can't remember what interview she went on, but she went on an interview and like they were asking her basically like, why do you have such beef with Nicki Minaj when all of this? And she was basically like, Nicki Minaj wants to be the only female rapper, anything. She doesn't want anyone to share that title. And when they do, she attacks.
Yeah.
So then even the hosts were like, nah, I'll never forget. They were all like kind of fobbing her off a bit. And she was like, anyway, it's soon going to happen. You watch. You will see, and you will see that I'm right. Years later, the day finally came, fam. Do you know how many people were like, we owe Lil' Kim an apology? This is what I'm saying. Like, she needs to be okay with other people being there. The same way as when she came on the scene, there was the Lil' Kims, there was the Foxy Browns, there was other women. What made you think that you would just be able to take that title and just only have that title? Unfortunately, everyone has their time, and majority of the time it has an expiry date. There's always going to be someone who's younger, fresher, newer.
Always.
Who's going to come and take your spot. But this is why I wish a lot of people took the advice that Snoop Dogg does of his career. Like, he's not trying to be the next big rapper. He's just keeping his relevancy.
Yeah.
And it's just working.
And he's doing different things
and he's doing different things. Like, if she did that more, you will still have a very relevant name. But I'm fearful that these type of antics, you're just tarnishing your name. It's giving Kanye West female edition.
Yes.
And I low-key feel like she does have some mental health issues that haven't been addressed. But again, I'm not a doctor, but that's just my speculation because even sometimes when she goes on a rant, a lot of it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Or like it comes out of left field. Like, how did you go from, no, I'm the most selling female rapper whatever, to you gave birth to a monkey? Like, how did it go from that to that? Do you get what I mean? Like, and fam, it gets to a point you're in your 40s. And can I just say as well, she started arguing on her son's 5th birthday.
Sorry, that's what really spun me, you know. It's when Cardi B was like, sorry, she was like, for the love of God, go to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm so sorry, but Cardi,
no,
I have to say, Cardi ate her up.
She ate her up.
Cardi was like, it's the thing she tweeted when she finished it, and I wish she left it there, but she tweeted something again today, and I was like, Cardi, please, she should have just left there. But she was like, dear Onika, whatever, Mirage, I'm telling you because this is the last time I'm gonna address. I was like, flipping hell, man.
I can't lie, Cardi B ate her the fuck up.
Listen, Cardi
ate her up.
One thing we need to remember, and I always forget, is that Cardi B is from the streets, yeah?
But so is Nicki.
Is Nicki from the streets, though?
She's from the street.
Hood? Do you get what I mean?
Okay, I know what you mean.
Because I feel like Cardi B, like, someone even put up a picture of her and her sister Hennessy. They took some selfie in the mirror, and I think Cardi had like 2 nails. She was like, yeah, we just got jumped, we just fucked some bitch up. I don't think Nicki Minaj is a fighter. Like, I was talking to my friend about it on the phone actually earlier, and she was like, I feel like Nicki Minaj is that pretty girl from the hood that did what she had to do, but she didn't fight.
Yeah, like she knew that the gangbangers and that.
Yeah, she was like, someo's got me, like, I ain't gonna fight. Like,
but she'll pay another girl to fight for her.
Yeah, Nicki's like that pretty girl from the hood that's just like, yeah, she's got the mouth, but I don't think Nicki's a fighter. Yeah. Because has she ever fought? I don't think she's ever really fought. No. Whereas Cardi B was dashing shoes at the Love and Hip Hop reunion. We have to remember where Cardi B's come from. Cardi is from the streets.
And she hasn't changed, because with Nicki as well, once she made it was like, oh yeah,
I'm leaving that life behind. Whereas
behind.
Cardi will remind us, listen, don't chat shit. Cardi B is pregnant and she was ready to pull up on her. She was like, where are you? I will find you. And I genuinely believe, guys, in a world, if nobody held Cardi back, she would fight.
She would have found her. If she had dropped an address,
and she
would have snuck out the house
yeah.
and find her and tried to fuck her up while pregnant.
Literally, I'm just like, when they next see each other, it is a wrap. Cardi was trying to fight her at the Met Gala. Do you know how prestigious the Met Gala is? Cardi was like, I'll fuck you up right here on the red carpet. She doesn't care.
She doesn't. But this is why running your mouth will get you nowhere but the grave.
Nowhere.
Chat shit, get banged. Okay?
Banged.
That's a famous
like
London saying.
Mm-hmm.
For all the people who are not from here.
Mm-hmm.
Chat shit, get banged. Yeah? Learn to keep your mouth shut. If you can't back it up with your fists or your strength, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Because how you're calling someone's child ugly.
That's actually out
and a monkey.
She took it too far.
She took it too far. And
she took it too far.
Honestly, none of their children are ugly.
No.
Cardi B's children are beautiful. Nicki Minaj's son is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Like,
so adorable.
So you doing that. To be fair, if I was Cardi, I would have laughed. Like, I know you don't mean that shit.
Yeah, because it's just like, why bring my kids into like? It's so ridiculous. And
even talking about Culture's gums.
Yeah, that was.
She's 8.
She's a child.
She's 8. She literally just started growing her teeth back.
How can you be?
What are you talking about?
Are you kidding?
Of course, they're gonna be all gums at that age. Oh my god, I couldn't believe it. I said no.
It's just gone too far, and it's really sad. And I've said this on this podcast before because I can't remember who Nicki Minaj was beefing. I think it was when she was going in on Meg Thee Stallion. Nicki Minaj, to me, is exactly who she thinks she is. In regards to rap, in regards to music, she's like, even Cardi said to her, like, why are you trying to fight me? Like, I'm not in your lane. Cardi, I'm not even in your lane, sis. Like, you are in your own lane. Compare yourself to the Taylor Swift, the Beyonce's, the Rihanna's, because that's the level that you are at. Cardi even said, I'm not even going to try and compete with you in that sense. So I don't actually understand what her problem is.
But then it also shows you that, like, sometimes we feel like, oh, we don't have enough, we don't do this. But there is someone who's looking at you and seeing something in you that is threatening them.
Yes.
Although, yes, in terms of career, Nicki Minaj is higher than Cardi. But even the fact that someone on that caliber is that threatened by someone who literally started music, under 10 years ago?
Literally.
Fam, that's a gas, low key, because why are you looking down here?
Yeah, to be fair,
because you clearly think,
okay.
You clearly think that I'm gonna pass you.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, why would you care? But another thing, Nicki Minaj has shown me, and I've always said this, but she's the perfect example now, that you could have everything that you want in life and still be miserable.
Yeah.
This is what I mean about money doesn't always bring you happiness. Yeah. It just makes your life easier.
Yeah.
Because, fam, how can you have everything? You have the money, the husband, the child, the house, the career, you have everything that majority of people would want in life. Yet you are still miserable. You are still miserable. And I wish that, because Nicki Minaj is so talented, fam. I really wish she put more effort into her own career and staying relevant in that sense.
Yeah.
And I feel like where she goes wrong, she's kind of doing a Beyonce thing. And this is where Beyonce kind of struggles as well, where, like, in the industry that they're in, you kind of always have to be in the limelight to remain relevant.
Yeah.
So even if it's like doing shows, doing all of that, like, you have to be doing something. But a lot of the time she'll disappear and then be like, a new album, then she'll appear and then she'll disappear. Like, eventually people are gonna learn not to miss you.
Yes.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that's when it leaves space for people to see the Cardi B's and the Bias and all of those people.
Yeah.
Like, so I wish that she could put this energy into her career or staying relevant. Even just doing interviews to keep your face out there.
Yeah.
Do something. But
there's so much she could do as well. But even so, and Nicki Minaj is so talented. She's one of those artists that could literally do stuff like that, and anytime she drops music, it's always going to bang.
Exactly.
Like, I'm a fan of both of them, even though in recent years, because of how Nicki's been moving, I've had to just put her to the side a bit, but I will always listen to, like, I was a barb. Like, I went to a show in, what year was it? I think it was 2014. And I literally queued, you know when you queue and stand outside in the cold, I was a Barb. I loved Nicki Minaj down. And I think for me, it's just sad to see her going out like this.
Yeah.
Because it's all drama filled. And it's like, go and get a pen and paper and write your raps. Because no one can check you when it comes to that.
Exactly.
And that's what's so frustrating. Because it's like you're wasting all this time arguing with all these people. But it's like, if you are to go into the studio right now, you're clearing everyone.
Literally. That's the thing, like
everyone, and I love Cardi B, but I can say Nicki Minaj would clear her, like
of course.
Nicki Minaj,
and like you said, she knows that
everybody,
and Cardi B knows that.
So it's like, why do you have a problem with me?
Yeah.
When you can clear me anytime. That's what's so frustrating in this situation when it comes to Nicki Minaj, and that's why I get so annoyed at her.
But that's the
like,
thing,
sis, like be fucking for real.
But I feel like it's like to her. If you don't kiss her ring, she doesn't fuck with you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And because Cardi B has never been like that, she's pissed. Like, fam, it's okay, you know, like, not everyone has to kiss your ass because you stepped on the scene first.
It's the kissing of the ring.
Yeah, like, she wants that. She wants the, I'm not worthy, Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
All of this. But because Cardi's not like that, Cardi has always believed in her source.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you're here. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Hi, but I'm meant to be here. And she doesn't like that. This is what I mean. People are always threatened by confident people.
Yeah, they are.
They're always, especially insecure people are always threatened by confident people. And this argument has shown me how insecure Nicki Minaj truly is.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? But I really hope that she can redeem herself because
it's just,
it takes years to build your legacy and seconds to destroy it.
I feel like she's destroyed it.
Yeah, she's taken it too far.
She's tarnished it, actually. I don't think she's destroyed it. I think she's tarnished it. She's tarnished it. Because I think she could have played it so different. And she was kind of doing it. Like, you're the big dog in the game, essentially. When these newbies come on, it's a thing of like, you could do a song. Like, you see how she even did Hot Girl Summer with Meg Thee Stallion? And it banged. And I don't know what the hell went wrong. Like, she could be one of those artists that's like, you take the newbies under your wing, you do, and it could elevate her in every way. Like, raw, you're doing something. Yeah, like, these new girls will be like, oh my gosh, I'm going on a song with Nicki Minaj. The Nicki Minaj. It's like, raw, you mate. You see how when people do music with Beyonce, they're like, raw, Beyonce?
Yeah, for real.
That could have been Nicki Minaj. But instead she wants to be on Twitter shouting every day about something. She's angry. Then she was cussing Jay-Z. Then she was cussing Beyonce. I was like, what the hell was actually going on?
This is what I mean about, I feel like there's some mental health issues there. Because how they in it? Your argument was with Cardi B. How did it go from Beyonce and Jay-Z and all of this?
But do you know what? In her defense, one thing I'll give Nicki Minaj, I do think for a while, she has kind of been speaking out about the way she's been treated. And I do think maybe the issue with Jay-Z is probably Rock Nation related. That I do kind of see. But I think it's just the way she goes about it.
But it had nothing to do with the argument that you were doing.
She'll go in on people's kids. It's like, that's not the way to go about it. And she just spawns it out. And like, she was going in on Cardi, then she'll randomly slide in a Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Then she'll go in on Cardi again. Then she's like, Beyonce copied my pose in a picture. It's just like, are you kidding? That's why people think she's mad. Because it's too...
And did she not do like 2 songs with Beyonce? Like, this is what I mean. Like, learn to shut up. Learn to keep your mouth shut. You are the Nicki Minaj. Okay? You are Nicki Minaj. Like, you do not need to be doing this.
I want her to remember who the fuck she is.
Exactly.
She's Nicki Minaj.
And stop comparing yourself to others. Because
she doesn't need to.
Fam.
She's that
comparison
girl.
Is the thief of joy. Stop comparing yourself to people. When, like you said, you should learn to believe in your own source. And just use that energy to keep your relevancy.
Yeah, man.
That is it. Like, but going in on people on things that are out of their control. Cardi B couldn't help that her album was successful. Like, what do you want her to do? Just be like, okay, everyone return your albums because Nicki Minaj doesn't like it.
Exactly.
What do you expect her to do?
She went to the studio, she put out an album, people listened to it. It was a good album. I enjoyed it. Bam. Everyone enjoyed it and it got to the status that it got to.
Exactly.
That's actually not on her. She just went to the studio and put in the work.
And mind you, Cardi B hasn't done an album in years, I swear.
No, in like 8 years.
Yeah, fam. Let her have this moment.
Yeah, let her have a moment.
Gosh.
Shout her out. I just wish she went about things differently.
I wish she had just kept quiet, period.
Yeah, she shouldn't have said anything.
She just shouldn't have said anything.
Because she even announced that she's dropping an album and then that even looked like people like, oh, you're just saying this because of like...
Because if I was her, yeah, what I would do if I had a solid fan base like Nicki Minaj did, I'll get my fans to do.
No, but anyway, Cardi proved her album's called Am I the Drama? And she said, yeah, I am.
Yes, she
Cool,
is.
send them off. I am.
Clearly.
I'm the drama. And I'm
What
gonna
amazing
show you
timing.
why I'm the drama. And she showed us.
Yeah, man.
Because, that back and forth. There's been too much back and forth. So, aside from that, so now these two are beefing. And here comes JT now, yeah? JT somehow finds a way to insert herself into the situation. To this day, I'm still trying to see how and why she decided to put herself in there. But that's I guess she's got her own things that she needed to vent. Cool. So then she's beefing Santana. So somehow Saucy Santana becomes a part of this beef. He's on Twitter Spaces doing some sort of something, cussing out. I didn't really look into that situation too much. And then Young Miami comes out now as well. Apparently Young Miami was like in the space, basically trying to, I don't know what she was doing, but I think she tweeted something like, I'm up. She was like, yeah, I'm up, I'm awake. And then everybody was like to her, why did you write that letter? Because if you don't know, so obviously the Diddy sentencing is, so we're recording this on a Thursday, the Diddy sentencing is tomorrow. So that's even more things are going to happen tomorrow, which are absolutely mad. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people have been writing letters to
the
judge, basically. I know Cassie wrote one basically trying to say that she doesn't feel safe. She's had to move her family. And then Young Miami writes a letter as in to say, and I think she ended with like, Judge, that's a good man. And it was like, I don't know what that man's dick has done to her. Do you know, it's probably the money,
it's
the
not
lifestyle,
the dick.
The opportunities.
The
she
power.
got a whole flipping podcast out of her thing with Diddy.
She got countless opportunities by being
it's the opportunities and it's the life.
She managed to go to the Met Gala.
Yeah, you think she would be there?
No.
It's because of him, man.
But Young Miami, she's, sorry, even though, yes, I do like her, but she's the perfect example of you can take the person out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the person.
Girl, man.
Even with the money you have, you still act this way.
It's just like, babe, that's a good man. I'm joking.
Don't get me wrong, like, be proud of where you came from, but you can be like a Cardi B. Like, Cardi B is who she is, but she knows how to act in certain environments. Do you get what I mean? But yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, so basically, so that this beef was just basically escalated into other things. But so obviously the Diddy sentencing is tomorrow. So I wanted to do like a prediction of how long you think he's gonna get.
Okay.
Realistically. So apparently I read a thing that was basically a judge was basically like some people are pushing for him to get like the 20 years, and then some are saying that because of the time that he's already been in there, to basically that will add up to his sentence. So he just gets like a short time, and then they'll basically deduct it, and then he can like come out. So I wanted to. How long do you think? Let's put in a prediction now and see like who gets closest to it. So in the next episode, we can be like who was closest to. Who was closest to what they think?
Okay, I personally feel like he will get 2 years.
Okay.
In prison, and then like actually, okay, let's say for example, he'll get like 5 years in total, and then they'll deduct the time he served, and he will spend 2 years in jail, but will spend the rest on probation.
How long has he been in jail? Has he been there for like 2 years? He hasn't been there for 2 years, has he? It must be like a year.
Maybe coming to 2 years, maybe like a year and a half.
Damn.
Because didn't he not get arrested in 2024?
I feel like it was last year. Yeah, it was 2024.
Oh, then maybe it's been just over a year there, because it was like end of summer.
Yeah, I don't actually think he's been in jail for that long.
Yeah. So yeah, I think he'll get overall 5 years, only have to serve 2, and then probation the rest.
Yeah.
How about you?
Do you know what? I think he might get like 14 months.
Oh yeah.
Maybe even like 8 months. I actually don't think I think maybe even potentially he could come out by the end of this year.
That would be insane.
It would be insane, but I wouldn't be shocked.
That would be insane.
He will probably get maybe like he might come out like end of next year. That's probably my prediction, or like 2027.
Or maybe they do that thing where it's like they sentence them to 10 years, but then after 8 months they get released.
They get released.
Yeah.
And then he goes on some sort of house probation thing, and he gets to like be at home with his family and all that. But it's going to be really interesting to see how he's taken it. If I'm being completely honest, and it actually pains me to say this because I want better for my people, but I also know how we are. I think in terms of like white establishments, like big things like Grammys, all these sort of establishments, I think he's going to get cut from those. But knowing black people and how it can be, everyone is going to open their arms. Actually, I don't think BET, but I think there's going to be black publications that are going to just open him up and act like nothing happened.
Yeah.
And that is so disappointing, but that's
they'll
exactly
open up, like, he'll have bare interviews with different black hosts and things like that, presenters.
Yeah. And like, he's gonna try and clear his name. He's gonna go down the God route. Oh, I'm just a man of God.
Yeah.
But you
trying to be better.
See how that man is now gonna be using his Bible to twang everyone. That man is about to. He's probably even practicing the Bible verses in that cell. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, I'm sure he's read all of them.
Himself to Jesus Christ.
I'm
sure.
sure.
Oh, they persecuted Jesus. You wait.
But I feel like as well, even if it is true that he's reading the Bible and stuff, I feel like it was just out of boredom, or just to know what to say when you come out and like
manipulate
to prove to people that because you know a couple of verses, but you cannot trick me.
You cannot trick me. But you could trick a certain part of the black community.
Yeah.
Because you know how they are. He's going to come out, he's going to spit a Bible verse, he's going to say, ABC. They're going to start saying that, we need to forgive as Christians, blah, 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 blah. It's the same thing that was happening. We didn't even talk about it last week, but the same thing that was happening with the whole Charlie Kirk thing. People were literally... I was actually shocked.
I was in shock.
I was shocked and disgusted at the amount of people that put everything, all the hateful things that man said to the side, but it was like, because he was a Christian, we just have to... Obviously, no one can condone what happened to him and the way... No, that's not what I'm saying here. But I'm just saying, like, it's like everything that he said, everything that he stood for was just pushed to the side, and they just pushed the fact that this man was a Christian and he quoted the Bible.
But the thing is,
he's talking,
and this is what annoys me about certain people. Even the devil knew the Bible. Like, just because someone says that they're religious, you have to look at their actions. Like, even I always say this as well. It even happens within the religious community as well.
Yeah.
People go on like they can trick God.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm tricking human beings, I can trick God. Like, because I sit front row at church, I'm a good person.
Yeah.
But then how about the other days of the week when you're judging other people, looking down on them, making feel unloved, unwanted, all of this? God is seeing all of that stuff. That's why even in the so-called Bible, I'm obviously completely paraphrasing, but it says something along the lines of like, God will judge you based on your heart more than your actions, because your heart is the only thing that cannot lie.
Exactly.
So he will take someone, for example, who sins on earth, but he can see like their heart wants to be with him. They're yearning for him. They just may not know how.
Yeah.
Versus someone who knows every Bible verse, goes to every single Sunday service, but you're spewing hate and evilness to other people.
Yep.
Who do you think's going to get to heaven quicker? But because you think your actions are enough, you get gassed by that. But in reality, God sees right through you.
Right through.
And that's the only opinion that matters in this case.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like with Charlie Kirk and with Diddy. Like, yes, two things can be true. A man can believe in God, but even his thought process when it came to the world was not godly.
Yeah.
At all.
Yep.
And this is why I know, although I do not condone him being killed, and my heart goes out to his children, and even the people who witnessed that, because that must have been extremely traumatizing.
Traumatizing, yeah.
But like, at the same time, you set your own fate.
Yep. You
were going around saying, I'm okay with there being some fatalities in order for the gun law to be a thing. Now look.
God used you as an example.
God used you. This is why the power of the tongue is a very strong thing. Like, people really underestimate that. God saw you and was like, oh.
Okay, cool. Say no more.
You keep using my name, but I know what you're really about. You're okay with other people dying?
Yeah.
Let's put you at the forefront.
Yeah.
And the very way that he's been talking about, God...
The irony, man.
Irony was insane.
That was mad.
Only God.
Yeah.
And then people will still be like, oh, it's not God because... Fam, sometimes God will hold glass mirror right in your face
Yeah.
and be like, you are not who you think you are. If you want to be with me, you need to change. I'm sorry, and that's what Diddy is going to do. He's going to try and manipulate us by using God, but God is going to see right through him.
Yeah.
And he needs to be careful because God is very powerful.
Yep.
No one on this earth is as powerful as God. So be careful what you're trying to do because God will humble you.
Humble.
And he will allow everyone to witness it. Already, Exhibit A, even you being in prison, and now we know all your business about these freak-offs. But this was the first man after Cassie's video came out. I'm going to get closer to God. I'm going to get my back.
It's so frustrating that that's the first thing that they run to.
I can't stand it.
People buy it. And I think they do it because they know that people are going to buy it.
Yeah.
People buy it every single time, Dionté, and it is so. I think it's one of the most frustrating things that I see with these men that do these things. Because it's like Diddy is going to manipulate his way back into spaces and whatever. And then you're going to see that man doing talks at churches. I'm telling you, D.
Of course.
And they're going to bite. They're going to eat up every single word that he says.
Mm-hmm.
This is how people get into cults. This is how people get into... Because I always get into these holes about cults, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I just find them fascinating that people actually... Someone can wake up today and be like, in the name of God, I'm going to start a cult. And people will buy it.
Exactly.
And these people abuse women. They will sexually abuse women. They will sexually abuse children. Yeah. In just the name of God. And
even torturing.
Tarnishing God's name for that. Abuse. And people will buy it. Because a man has come and said, Jesus Christ, blah, 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 blah. And people will eat it right up.
But this is why as well, a lot of people who follow a religion need to also believe in their own discernment.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
You can't...
discernment.
There's always going to be a group of people who are yearning for a leader. Mm-hmm. But you need to remember, your leader is God. Yes, we have pastors and stuff who spread the word, but we shouldn't look at them like gods.
That's God, and that's where people
that's where you go wrong. If you start to look at another human being like a god, then you need to pray to God for discernment. Mm-hmm. Because this is why I always say, it's much more important to have a personal relationship with God than it is to just go to church and do nothing about it. Yeah. Because God, your personal relationship with God, God will give you that discernment and you will see things so clearly. So I feel like even in those aspects, everyone needs to build on their personal relationship with God if that's what you believe in. Mm-hmm. Like, believe in your own discernment. Let God speak to you and through you. And whatever God tells you to do, you do. Yeah. But listening or going off of another human being's beck and call, I don't personally agree with. We could look for guidance. Yeah. But whatever someone else says about God shouldn't just be the statement. Like, because my pastor said it is true, pray about it. That's why even after church, pray about the sermon that you've heard. Yeah. About the message that you've heard. God, does this speak to me? If you wanted to speak to me, please make the signs clear so I know. Yeah. At the end of the day, everything has to stem from your personal relationship with God. Everything else is kind of secondary. Yeah. So yeah. And it's such a shame because people won't listen.
They don't. That is a word, Dionté. Like having your own personal relationship with God, discernment, wisdom. Exactly. Like those things are so important. I think people do this thing where they take their pastors to be God and that's how they're able to manipulate people and twist it and turn it. And I think as well, people have this thing sometimes where they think like, oh, because a person doesn't go to church or go to religious establishment for any faith really, they think, oh, that person is disconnected and blah 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 and whatever. And I know that it is a requirement, but I do think having a personal relationship is so important.
Personal relationship is number one.
I always find that some of the worst people you can find are in church.
Hello.
The worst people, they are judgmental. They're some of the worst people.
Some of the most evil people I've ever met have sat front row
in church. Some of the stories I've heard from just speaking to friends, and they will tell you about like experiences that they've had in churches and how people have treated them. And it will be these people that will go to church every week. And it's just like, how can you go to church every week and claim to be this person of God and treat people like that in the name of God?
Again, because they're trying to trick God. They feel like, because I can trick a human, I can trick God. Yeah. When really, God knows us even more than we know ourselves. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of the time as humans, we're in denial about ourselves a lot. Yeah. God is the only one who sees us for who we truly
God knows our hearts. He made us. Do you know
He
what I mean?
made us.
Obviously,
And this
he gave
is
us free will, but he knows.
But this is why remaining humble is key. Like, yes, have confidence, but you also have to remember we're all born sinners.
Yeah.
We're all going to make some type of mistake. We're all going to fuck up in some way. But it's about what you do with that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to take it, ask for forgiveness, and be better?
Yeah.
Or are you just going to keep making the same mistake but say, oh, because I pray every day, it's fine? No. This is why religion is a lifelong journey. There's no destination that you will hit while you're alive. There will always be something new.
Yeah.
Even when you read the Bible again and again and again. Do you know how many people I know, they've read the Bible over 10 times and they will still find things or messages that they didn't see the first 10 times.
Yeah.
It's a lifelong journey. And unfortunately, as sinners, we'll never get to that peak of like, oh yeah, I'm perfect. I'm ready to go. Like, there's always going to be something. If God can give us grace, we can give each other grace.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Definitely.
But yeah, man. Let's see how it goes tomorrow for P. Diddy.
I'm actually kind of dreading that news dropping on the timeline because I just know it's going to be absolutely mad.
It's going to be insane.
So many people are going to be vindicated, like, yeah, free. You're going to see people doing like, yeah, he's coming home. Yuck. It's going to be disgusting.
Mm-mm.
He's coming home. Yeah, Diddy's coming home. We'll be saying Diddy. Oh, you're going to see them videos of him coming out of jail, popping. But
Yuck.
It's infuriating. It's going to be so infuriating.
The way I'm just going to scroll past those things. The only thing I want to see is just the sentencing. After that,
I genuinely
don't want to go my thing.
Because it's just going to be an absolute mess. Young Miami's going to be gassed. That's going to piss me off even more.
She needs her sponsor.
Yeah, to be fair. Because since he's gone in,
Where has she been?
She needs her sponsor to come back.
Yeah, man. But again, but learn to believe in your own source. You became the City Girls without him. Remember that.
City Girls are even done, man. I can't believe the City Girls are done.
No, but I knew that day was coming, man. The way they always used to bicker,
yeah. Do you know what? It needed to be done. What a time when the City Girls came, man. That is a cultural moment, you know.
Yeah, that
City
was a
Girls.
time.
City Girls, and we were up.
Man.
You know the men always have their thing, like when you go out and men have the meat meals and they can all get gas. City Girls, as soon as you went dun dun dun,
yeah,
every girl was up.
It's true, man.
City Girls up, but they're down right now, man. Yeah, JT.
But again, it's even number one, their attitudes, and they need to get out of their hood mentality. Like, you can tell their mentality is so limited. That's why Young Miami feels like, well, I don't know. But the way she's moving is like, she low-key needs P. Diddy.
Yeah, man. So
you don't. You literally don't. I get it though. Like, you want to spend another nigga's money and not your own. I get it. Trust me.
I hear it. And I'm like, you know what? Do what you got to do. But it's just...
But like, there comes to a point now where it's like, this was the perfect example. I had to be like, all right, let me look for another sponsor because this one is too much.
She's too whipped on him, man.
That's the thing.
Too whipped. It's very strange.
It's very strange, but let's see, man.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll come back to it in the next episode, guys.
Yeah.
And see what goes. So yours was 2 years. Mine's, I'm gonna go 14 months. That's my one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, 14
we shall
months.
see.
Whoever gets the closest wins.